little windy today. Today, we're just gonna relax. We're just gonna talk. Life is a trip. Life is what you call mysterious. There's several, if not hundreds and hundreds of ways to view life. There's some things that we as human beings, we just don't understand. And when in doubt in life, you just press on. You just push forward anyways. At least that's always been my mantra as a man. You push forward anyways as a black man. Because we black men, and I can't speak for the women, black women, but I have an ideal, right, regarding our history, what they have endured, which is similar to what we have endured as black men. But I can only really speak for me as a black man with our history. And history, as we all know, it repeats itself if you don't learn from it. And even if you do learn from it, it will still repeat itself around us. But life is a trip. I remember as a kid, I used to always hear my father say life is a trip. And I've heard other men say that and not really understand what that means. Because when you're a kid, everything is taken care of. Your food, your clothing, a roof over your head. You pretty much are or was being chauffeured to school and back. Even if your parents weren't taking you to school, you were walking back and forth to school with your parents' money, right? What do I mean by with your parents' money? They feed you. How can you get from point A to point B if you're walking? With food in your system, which costs money. We live in a world where everything costs money. I wouldn't be surprised in the future where it costs money to breathe. I remember, this is for the, I guess, 40 and up, when you can drink out of tap water. Correct me if I'm wrong. When you can drink out of tap water back in the 80s, 90s, maybe it was poison back then and we just didn't know it. But I don't think it was poison back then. Where it has all the chemicals and stuff in it where you can't even, it's just not intelligent to drink out of the faucet at home. My point is, there was a time when water was free. And obviously the economy fluctuates. So food back in the day was a lot cheaper depending on the economy. It goes back to, like I said, life is a trip. And I got these gray hairs, right? I remember my dad, I used to talk to my dad and be like, man, why you got all them gray hairs? You got a little beer belly there. My dad used to always tell me, that's okay, son. Keep on living. That's another saying I didn't understand as a kid. What are these adults talking about? Keep on living. What they mean is keep living. And if you live long enough, you'll get some grays. And there's nothing wrong with that. We also live in a society where getting older or aging is bad. It's not bad. It's good. How is it good? Because as we get older, I'm learning we're supposed to get better, smarter, doing things differently than we did yesterday. We're wiser because we're getting older. Now, obviously, there's a lot of old heads that are fools, but we're supposed to get smarter. We're supposed to get better. It goes back to the saying, life is a trip. Same thing with the fat stomach, right? Now I got me a little stomach. It's funny how everything comes back around. And now I tell my kids the same thing because they talk mess about me. Dad, you getting gray hairs, you getting old. You know, you getting that beer belly. And I tell them the same thing. Look here. Take a lot of living to get to where I'm at, homeboy. And I'm quite sure they be thinking, what the hell is he talking about? But that's that old school wisdom. That's that old school wisdom. I'm not really going anywhere with this conversation. It's not like it's just a rant. It's just amazing how life is. Life is a trip. I'm just venting. But we are supposed to learn from our mistakes. We're supposed to learn from our mistakes. It is a beautiful day out here in Southern California. Got the birds chirping. Got a nice breeze. A lot of greenery. I'm at a park. Just out here getting a peace of mind. Taking it slow. Living life, enjoying life. It's nothing like a peace of mind. And sometimes you have to fight for that peace of mind. You have to take time out and go, you know what? I'm going to turn the TV off. Okay, I'm off work today. I'm going to chill. Yes, exercising is important. Hitting the weights is important. Keeping yourself together. That's very important. But what's also important is just relaxing. Having nothing to do. And relax. One day we all going to be in the ground. One day we won't be in this form. What is life about? What is life about? What is this about? What is this about? I don't know. I can honestly say I don't know. I can give you the Christianity version. There's other versions, right, out there. Buddhism, Islam, Judaism. But my question is, what is it about? I can read about it, but what is my take? I don't know. I just wanted to take a moment and vent for it to not be something where I'm telling the story, but where I'm just being me 100%. What is this life about? This is Mike Chevalier, keeping it simple and precise.